Knox. Martha is the current jailer and the future jailer of Bullitt County. You guys are voting for Martha now. There she is. She's always wonderful. She comes into the post office where I work and she's got such a wonderful smile, but I don't want to see her where she works.
Good morning to everyone. Good morning. We have a wonderful and a blessed morning, a beautiful morning here for this event. I have an honor and the pleasure of introducing Miss Alison Casey Grimes. She was born November the 23rd, 1978 in Mayfield, Kentucky, to Charlotte Casey and a Jerry London, a former Kentucky Democrat chair. She attended the Lexington Catholic High School and she graduated from college at the Rolling College in 2001. She is married. She married September the 2nd, 2006, and she lived with her husband, Andrew, in downtown Lexington. I'd like to present to some and introduce to others Miss Alison Grimes.
We're beginning with a song.
All right. All right. I've had the privilege of singing to Alison a time or two, and this one is called. Is this your note? Yes, sir. Oh, good. It's called "It Ain't Mitch, Baby." You can sing along. When it's early in November, a champion you will meet, someone that you can vote for, who's not motivated by greed, someone who'll care and much more. It ain't Mitch, babe. No, it ain't Mitch, babe. It ain't Mitch you're looking for. Mitch will say that he cares for you, but that's not quite the truth. You'll only hold his interest until you leave the voting booth. It's time to show him the door. It ain't Mitch, babe. No, it ain't Mitch, babe. It ain't Mitch we're looking for. No, it ain't Mitch, babe. It ain't Mitch we're voting for.
Now you know why I like coming to Bullitt County. My husband's never even serenaded me like that. It is wonderful to be here with each and every one of you this afternoon. I want to thank Martha, one of our favorite jailers. Give her a round of applause. She does great work here in Bullitt County. It's exciting to be here with each and every one of you. My name may be at the top of this ballot. There's women that I hope, in addition to Martha, where's former Representative Linda Belcher? Together, we are going to bring home a victory on November 4th. It is exciting to see so many people come out to be a part of Mitch McConnell's farewell tour. You know, Fancy Farm, and we're on the road to Fancy Farm. It's a very special occasion here in Kentucky. Annual event, once a year. Special enough, kind of like Mitch McConnell saying yes to something in Washington, D.C. Holds a special place in my heart that each of you are part of this journey as we are making our second stop this morning. Just came from Nelson County, and the crowds just continue to go. I've never seen this courthouse look so excited. I am the Kentucky woman who my Republican colleagues so gentlemanly refer to as an empty dress that seeks to retire Mitch McConnell. They don't have the first part of that sentence right, but with the help and support of each and every one of you here in Bullitt County, we will make that latter part a reality, and Kentucky will get its first female United States Senator. It's about more different than party control. That's what Mitch McConnell would have you believe. It's not the party, it's the person. It's about two very different visions for how we move the Commonwealth. Whether we're going to continue to be held back as we have for 3 decades, nearly 30 years under Mitch McConnell, somebody who just cares about keeping his own job, or whether we finally will put it in drive and move as that bus has been moving forward for the Commonwealth of Kentucky and put our people where they deserve and should be. Quite simply, we have felt the pain of a Washington, D.C. that just doesn't get Kentucky for too long. 30 years is too long. Washington isn't working for us. And gridlock has consequences, real consequences that we see and feel each and every day, from agriculture to infrastructure to education to manufacturing. I can go on and on and on. And it's Mitch McConnell that's at the center of that gridlock and obstruction and partisanship that we see. Each and every one of you here today has a role to play in making sure Kentucky goes in a new, brighter direction, one that actually supports the people of this state instead of partisan political interests. This race, well, it couldn't be more clear, the differences between Mitch McConnell and I. If you ask those bloodhounds that got him into office 30 years ago, where he is today, well, they find him cozied up to the lobbyists there in Washington, D.C. And when he does find his way back here to Kentucky with the aid of a GPS, well, he makes statements like it's not his job to bring jobs here to the Commonwealth, or that in his opinion, Martha, all the barriers for women have been lowered, and that equal pay for equal work is just preferential treatment to Mitch McConnell. Or he tells our students, just dream smaller. Not every one of y'all need to go to Yale, and votes against their interest in Washington, D.C. He'll have the backs of Wall Street, but won't support our students. Or he tells people like my grandmother, who depend on the Social Security and Medicare strengthening and protecting and what we need. Now he says, as he did in 2011, voting in favor of the Paul Ryan budget, we'll just dismantle it. They're ready. This state, each and every one of you here is ready for a United States Senator who, instead of voting 15 times against increasing the minimum wage, actually will say it's not just a minimum wage, it's a living wage that each and every one of us need and deserve. When it comes to the women, this state is ready for someone who does proudly wear a dress and says 76 cents on every dollar. That's not acceptable. When it comes, especially to our students, they're ready for someone who will stand up for them. And unlike Mitch McConnell, who has the backs of Wall Street, will be there to support our students and tell them they should earn degrees, not debt. And when it comes to the jobs we so need here in the Commonwealth, we're ready for a senator who believes, as I do, that it's her #1 priority to help put hard-working Kentuckians back to work. That's what it is. The state of this race, well, it's because of you that we are where we are today. Over the course of the past year, we have withstood an assault of millions of dollars of negative, nasty ads that Mitch McConnell and his allies have launched our way. And you keep saying over and over and over again, this election won't be bought, we aren't up for sale. I hope I'm looking at a choir. Can I hear an amen? That you will help continue to spread that message. You are saying you are ready for someone who will put people ahead of partisan political interest. You're ready for someone that will help level the playing field and give hard-working Kentuckians a fighting chance at actually making it back into the middle class. That's what this election is all about. And as I stand here today, we broke records with the grassroots fundraising we have done here in Kentucky. We've led the nation with our work. It's been because of each and every one of you that I stand here today in a place no one's ever been before, and that's for a year. We have run in a dead heat with the minority leader. That's the state of the You will will be the reason we cross the finish line successfully. You will be the reason why people like Ron Leach, who's here with us today, Linda Belcher, Martha, and myself can help to put Kentucky forward in the direction that we deserve and need to be. It makes a difference. The bumper stickers you put on your cars, trust me, I circled the courthouse before we came in. It makes a difference. The yard signs you put in your yard, the calls I hope you will make, and yes, the shoe leather I need you to give me. You will send the message. The political pundits, they might have this race as a complete and total toss-up. But I think Kentucky, we are ready to toss out Mitch McConnell. And helping to serenade the rest of the state of Kentucky as eloquently as we started here this morning. 97 days. That's what awaits us from having a brighter future here in the Commonwealth. Join us in this effort. Continue to give me your time, what little treasures I know we all have in our pockets, and the talents that each and every one of you have in this room. And we will bring home a victory on November 4th. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you down at Fancy Farm. Thank you, Martha. Any words?
Alison, introduce your grandmother. She's here.
Yes. And my Granny Elsie Case is here. Come on up, Granny.
You okay? Hey, bud. Oh, yeah, that's where
Do you want to say anything? Hey, gang. Thank you guys so much for all. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.